If you've ever thought about getting your nose pierced, at least one, if not all of the questions in this FAQ would have crossed your mind. This video tells you everything you need to know about nose piercings. Here's what you need to know before getting your nose pierced. Do nose piercings hurt? Yes. Anyone who says nose piercings don't hurt has an abnormal pain threshold, and I salute them. I have a normal pain threshold, but this hurt roughly 5 times more than expected. Mainly because I was comparing it to getting my ears pierced, and the two aren't comparable. The plus is that it's over fairly quickly. But still, it feels like a very thick bar of metal is being pressed through your nose, which is basically what it is, and expect your eyes will water. What are the best tips for nose piercing aftercare? Saline solution is the only way to clean your nose piercing, and in order to prevent it getting infected, you will need to clean it a lot. Nobody told me that contact lens solution is the same as salt water, so I spent 3 weeks boiling water in a kettle and creating my own, which invariably meant I forgot sometimes. So buy some saline solution from Boots and spend your downtime squirting it at your face. Oh, and obviously, don't touch it. Literally avoid all contact with your hands and fingertips, and only touch it when a Q-tip or cotton pad when you're cleaning it. What do I do with a bump on my nose piercing? Nose piercing bumps are weird non-permanent scar tissues that occur when you catch the nose piercing on things. The tissue is disrupted, and a bumpy lump appears. And it will appear. It will appear and not go for weeks. And even though you're essentially a walking puddle of saline, people will say, you should put saline solution on it, and you'll want to murder them. Others will reassure you that theirs disappeared after 3 days, which won't be reassuring when it's still there 2 weeks later. Then, after constant saline squirting, it will go. It won't scar forever, but if it's there for longer than a month, go to the doctors just in case it's become infected. How much is a nose piercing? Totally depends on where you have it done. The bulk of piercers use needles to perform all nose piercings, rather than piercing machines often used on earlobes. Typical costs: a nostril piercing costs $30–80. Some piercers include the price of the jewelry in the total cost. Others charge an additional $10–50 for a nose stud or ring. How do I treat an infected nose piercing? First off, the signs of infection are redness, swelling, pain, discharge from the piercing site and bumps. If you have these symptoms, bathe or use a Q-tip to cleanse your piercing in a saline solution or salt water mix several times a day. If it's severely infected, then you may need to visit your doctor to get some antibiotics to kill the infection and ensure that it doesn't spread elsewhere. Also, you should avoid wearing makeup on your nose area, as this may irritate the piercing and throw fuel onto the fire. Can you get your nose pierced with a ring? You have to wait until the nose piercing settles down before you can put a ring on it, and while there are some hallowed few who are able to do this after a couple of months, most of us take the stud out, can't get the ring in, put the stud back in, and have a big lump the next day. It's best to get a professional to do it for you. Is a nose piercing worth it? I love my nose piercing because some days you'll catch yourself in the mirror and be so chuffed you stuck by it, because while it's been a pain in the arse, it also looks brilliant. Thanks for watching video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, subscribe to the channel. See you next one.